What's going on, you guys? My name's Connor, and today we'll be going over how you can get your first sale on your Shopify store with only $20. Before we get started, I just want to give a huge thank you to everyone who supported me through Instagram, YouTube, and the Shopify Secrets Facebook group. It's so nice to see so many of you hitting your sales goals on a daily basis. Now let's get into how you can get your first sale with only $20. So there are 5 major requirements for this Instagram influencer strategy. First of all, you need to have a smoothly operating Shopify store. There's plenty of YouTube tutorials online for how to set one up. Second is you need to have your Facebook pixel installed correctly. I've actually placed a link to an excellent YouTube tutorial in the description. It'll make it a lot faster for you guys if you just click that link rather than have me explain that. It's very simple, should take you less than a couple minutes. Third is your Instagram page for your Shopify store needs to be set up and active. You want to make sure you have at least 9 pictures and a link to your Shopify store in your bio link. If you don't know how to do that, there's also YouTube videos on it. I shouldn't have to go into that any further. Fourth is you need to have an active PayPal account, or you need to set up your PayPal account. So I found that PayPal works best with Instagram influencers. It's the most safe way to pay a complete stranger essentially for a service, and if it doesn't work out, PayPal is great about giving you a refund. And also, that's what most Instagram influencers prefer, is using PayPal. I mean, I've had to pay some influencers with Venmo and the Cash App, but the majority of them, about 95% of the influencers that I've used on my store personally, have used PayPal as the payment gateway. So last but perhaps most important is you need to make sure that you have at least 2 to 3 products. The reason you need at least 2 to 3 products is because it's going to be crucial when we're selecting the correct Instagram influencer. And if they're in the same niche, you can actually test the first product on that Instagram influencer, then you can test the second product and the third and so on. So, one's okay, but 2 or 3 is better. Then you can test different products in your same niche. So the reason I actually made this video is because I was getting a ton of DMs from everybody on Instagram about how they can start with only $20 or only $50. So that's the reason behind this video being made, is that I wanted to target it towards people who don't necessarily have the funds to spend on Facebook ads or to spend $50 and $100 on campaigns on Facebook ads. That's why I highly suggest, if you only have $20 to $50, I would definitely recommend starting with Instagram influencers. I've laid out all the requirements. Now let's get into the strategy. So my Instagram influencer strategy for your Shopify store. The product we're going to be testing today is an eyeliner pen. So I just searched eyeliner pen on AliExpress, and just to show you what kind of product we're doing, this pen can be bought for, looks like under $1 or under $2, which is really good. And this product isn't saturated yet, so it's totally a product that you guys could actually use to test out this strategy yourself. I mean, with this product, I feel like it's a great product to sell if you're somewhere in the beauty niche. So what I do is I go on Instagram, and just in the search bar, you can do this on your phone as well, I'm just on my desktop right now, is search eyeliner. And search the hashtag specifically. So we want to actually select that hashtag. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at the top posts. So these are the top posts for this eyeliner hashtag. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should show 9, right? So these are all posts that have, look, 25,000 views, 63 comments, 73,000 views, 24. So they're all have very high engagement. So if we just select this first one, let's just take a look and see what the page is. So what we want to do is we really want to select pages specifically that are United States pages or Canada, something that's a page that actually communicates in English, because this is going to be hard to communicate with the influencer. So this isn't necessarily one that I would use. So we're just going to go on to the next one, and let's look at this one, eyeliner or fleek, HP Naughty Power. So what we want to find is we want to find pages specifically. We don't necessarily want to find an actual person, because it's going to be a little bit harder communicating with them. If we go to the page and you can see how many followers they have, so they have 2 million followers, and then right here, look, they say promo makeup power 1@gmail. So these people are actively promoting this. They have 2 million followers, which is a little bit higher than I like to select usually, but it's totally one that we could reach out to and contact. So the next step in the process is I would take this name right here. So one tool I use also is called flanks.com. It's a great tool. There's a free trial as well. And all you have to do is basically take the Instagram account name, search it in Flanks, let it run a little bit, and then what you'll get is you're going to get the engagement rate based on this profile, and it's entirely free, so I would highly suggest using it. So look, this account has 2 million followers and an engagement rate of 0.36. it's not necessarily a account I would use, because I like, if there's an account with over 1 million followers, I want their engagement rate to be at least 2%, right? So account gets more followers, their engagement rate's going to go down. That's why I like to use micro influencers to promote my product, because it's going to be a lot cheaper for you to buy the shout out. Like, for example, this page probably is going to charge like anywhere between $50 to $100 for one shout out, which is really expensive. So it's not necessarily in our budget. So if we go back to Instagram, and let's just go back one. So let's look at what else is on the eyeliner hashtag. So we'll go back again, and let's just select this one. So it looks like this is an eyeliner, Chloe and Cosmetics, bold liner. There's nothing quite as strong as a winged eyeliner. So that, okay. So let's select this. Let's see how many followers they have. Great. So 59,000 followers. Makeup. She's a makeup enthusiast. So this is a person's page, but it looks like she's actively promoting products. So this might be good. This might be a potential where you could actually ship this person the product, and then they would post them using it, and it would be really cheap, right? I mean, it only costs you a couple bucks on AliExpress. You could ship them the product, say, hey, use it, you know, just post a video similar to this, because it looks like this is within her theme, and she's got really good engagement from what I can tell. So 59,000 followers. Let's do the same thing. Let's go on in the flanks.com, search her name, and let's see what the engagement rate is. Wow, so her engagement rate is 26.38%. That's really good. One thing about this tool is, you know, it calculates the average interactions per post, likes and comments, but that doesn't filter out any bot posts. So a lot of these Instagram influencers are in what they call engagement groups. So they'll be artificially boosting their engagement on their posts by joining groups and liking and commenting on each other's photos. This is like a really, really common strategy for people to grow. So just be aware of that. Like, the one way you can kind of like weed those comments out is if you actually go on their, like, a few of their latest posts. So if we just go to her latest post here, or this account's latest posts, and just look at the comments, like, this is amazing. Oh, love this. Yes, girl, amazing. Oh, you're amazing. I love that. I love that. And what you can do is you can look up some of these names, right, to see. So it looks like a lot of these are just, you know, the heart emoji. I'm not really seeing any unique comments here. So, you know, it's just something to be aware of, right? Like, a 26% engagement rate is amazing, but you still need to look at the comments at the end of the day to make sure that they're real comments and they're actually real people commenting, right? So, I mean, there are people tagging each other, which is good news. This is a great account, like, that I would say to use. So all you have to do to contact them is really simple, right? So you can just basically say, hey, I love your account. I love the vibe. How much for a 12-hour post? And the reason I use 12-hour is because in our $20 to $50 budget, we want to make sure that we can get the most out of that money. And this account, if I had to guess, would only cost you maybe $10 to $15 for a 12-hour, maybe even a 24-hour shout out. So it's a great account to start on. I mean, if you're actually selling this eyeliner pen and you want to try it, I definitely reach out to Chloe and Cosmetics and give it a shot. So let's keep moving on from just Chloe and Cosmetics. Let's see if we can find another influencer using this same strategy. So another hashtag I'd like to search for this eyeliner pen is also makeup, because it is in the beauty niche. So you could look up makeup tutorial. A lot of these pages will be posting. Yeah, this is perfect. So these pages are going to be posting makeup tutorials. Look, it looks like they've got some makeup pen, some eyeliner. So let's select this one and see if it's a page or not. No, this is actually a person's account, so we don't want to use that one. If we go to the next one, this is also a person's account. So on the makeup tutorial search, let's just go through these and see which one looks good. John Fernandez, that's a person. We don't want that one. Let's click on this one and see. Okay, so Glam Baddies. All right, you know, interesting name, I guess. So let's go ahead and select their profile, see how many followers they have. 109 followers, and look, they say DM me for promos and business. So they're looking for your business. And that's one thing I wanted to mention to you guys is these pages, 9 times out of 10, the reason they make the page and the reason the page keeps running is because they need the money. Like, they want to make money. That's what they wouldn't put that on their page, the DM me for promos and business, if they didn't want your money. So you guys have the power here. You guys have the negotiation power when you're coming for shout outs. So say we reach out to Glam Baddies in this case. You know, we said, hey, love your account, love your vibe. How much for a 12-hour post on your page of our product? And they came back a day later and they said it's going to cost $25. What I would suggest doing is saying, hey, can we do $20 or $15 for this post? And then if it's successful, I'll go ahead and buy in bulk the next 5 posts. And this is going to allow them to not only want your post to do well because they're going to have that income coming in after this post, but it'll also help you get your costs down so you can promote not only on this page for $15, maybe you can promote on another influencer's page for $15. So really the key to saving money here, if you really cannot spend more than $20 to $50, is negotiating with the influencers. And I know what you're thinking, right? It's going to take a while, and it definitely will take a while. But this is the strategy that I use to find my influencers, and it's worked really, really well for me. To summarize my Instagram influencer strategy again, search for your product, search different hashtags about just your product and then also related hashtags in your niche. Second is go to the hashtag, look at the top posts. And third is check flanks for the engagement rate. I also put below is when to contact influencers. So if the page has less than 10,000 followers, look for an engagement rate of 10% or more. If the page has 10 to 100,000 followers, look for an engagement rate of 4% or more. And any pages above 100,000, especially pages above 1 million, look for engagement rate of 2% or more. And the reason, again, why I chose to use this strategy starting out is because it's a lot less expensive than running Facebook ads as a beginner. And I don't really hear a lot of people talk about this online. I mean, I hear people say use Instagram, but I don't think anyone goes into depth this much and also gives you exactly when to contact influencers based on engagement rates. So go ahead and give this a shot. Let me know how it works. And again, if you want to win the coaching call in this video, drop a comment and follow me on Instagram because I will be announcing the winner in the next 2 days. Make sure you guys do that. It's been fun. Let me know what you want to see next as well. I'm having a blast doing this. Sorry about the video quality. I got a new mic. Hopefully that makes up for it. See you guys next time.